Lordy.
Wait, let's go and do a quest.
I'm getting my weapons sorted, dog. So,
No, you're not allowed to die before Box's stream career does. Wow.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Yo, did you just deflate?
it's too bad I don't have my actual.
No, I wanted to laugh, but I held it back. Not
Yo, I just remembered I have a really funny story. Oh my god. A really funny story.
Go ahead.
My roommate was talking to me about. I hope he doesn't resent me telling him this on air. He was telling me about one of his exes, and she didn't think that there was gravity on the moon. And he was explaining to her that there is in fact gravity on the moon. And then she said, well, if there's gravity on the moon, why do they wear the spacesuits?
Oh no.
So she thought there was no gravity on the moon, but there was air. And then he was telling me this, and then I went to the washroom. It was like, as I was like I was just standing there thinking about this. I'm like, oh my god, we're not thinking about this correctly. It's not that she thought that there was air on the moon, but there wasn't gravity on the moon. It's that she thought that if they took the suits off, they'd fly away. They take this. No, don't take this. Zoop. He flies away off the moon.
God, I hate this conversation.
I don't know.
It
Maybe she
fucking
thought it
kills
was like
me.
some type of like scuba suit.
Is it not?
I mean, it's not a scuba suit, but
This is
a
not
space
the
suit.
dream I want.
It's like very much the opposite, right?
No, okay.
But
It's really funny to me that the idea or the concept that if someone took their spacesuit off, they fly off the moon. Just keep going. There he goes.
Oh my god, is my green marker dead? No!
What kind of marker is it?
Marker.
No. What brand?
Tombow.
Oh, Tombo's okay. Yeah.
wow, I heard resentment in that.
They're okay.
I'm so mad.
They'll do, I guess.
You're
I mean,
fuck off,
fucking Copic blows them out of the water, but they're okay.
They're
okay, yes, but Copic is
okay.
so fucking expensive.
No, I totally agree with you. But once you have them, you can replace the ink, which you can't with Tombow.
But I mean,
Yeah, I'm too
are you
broke for
fine
that.
with it just being okay?
I'll send you a green marker, Noel.
I just want
A green Copic marker.
You come up to Seattle, I'll get you a green marker.
Wow. You buy a print and sticker from my shop, I'll send you a green marker.
I'm using a gouache set.
Gouache.
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 Yes.
I once had an ex that, until she was 28, believed that birds were mammals and that insects were animals. I can honestly, I for a long time was also on that train of thinking that birds were mammals. Because, like, otherwise, what are they? Right? And then the stupid answer is, well, they're birds. Okay, but, you know, like,
You thought what was what?
I thought birds were mammals.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair enough. Like, who
Insects
cares?
are animals? I mean, that's a little weird. But, like, also, what are they? Also,
I mean,
did you
it's
know
like- It's one of those cases where it's like, who cares to really look into it? So like, the assumption is just sort of
So like,
there.
sure.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
can
know
understand
that? Did you know that bug is a technical term?
Really?
Yeah.
What's the technical term for? You tell me.
An insect that sucks. And I don't mean like is bad. I mean like they have a sucking like mouth appendage.
They have a sucking mechanic.
Yeah. Like a fly is a bug, because they can suck.
They slippity slurp.
They slurp.
Currently painting now because they don't have a marker.
Birds don't give birth to live young, don't have hair, and don't have mammary glands. Yeah, no, that is absolutely what separates a bird. But then again, the original question, which always confused me as a kid, was, well then, what is a bird? What's the technical term for a bird? What category are they in? When you think about it, birds are actually kind of like lizards.
Are they?
They're closer to
but
lizards.
Dinosaurs might have had feathers.
All this bird talks makes me think of that bird song.
Bird.
I pee on a bird.
I pee on a bird.
Peed on a bird.
They're theropods.
The edge of a cliff and I peed on a bird.
I can't milk a pigeon. I don't think you've tried hard enough, Rolo.
On a bird, Noel.
You
Peed on a bird. He peed on a bird.
Haven't you ever peed on a bird, Noel?
No.
You ever put a glue on a bird? It's one of my favorite George Carlin lines. He's just like, he's halfway through a set and he's just like throwing shit at the audience, and then he's like, you ever put glue on a bird? And the audience is like, what? And he's like, nah, yeah, me neither. No reason to at all. I just like to check.
It's true. There is no reason to do that.
But it's just like the way he asks it is so good.
It's actually amazing how little reason you have to put glue on a bird.
Oh, you might be trying to stick it to your dog. That's the reason.
True.
Okay.
But I'd put the glue on the dog, not the bird.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
No, but if you put the glue on the bird, you use less glue.
I've made this screen. I'm very proud of myself.
But then you wouldn't have a dog with glue on it.
This is, of course, when you have a pet shop and you're trying to get the person who just bought a cat to own also a dog and a bird.
Do we have other side quests still?
Probably. There's one more exclamation point still.
Hey,
That's
Noel.
like the bounty board. Do you
What?
want to do all of the
How many
bounty
snails
boards?
did you put on your comic?
Nah, we're
How many-
good.
What?
How many
Let's not
snails are you supposed to have?
Alright, I'll see if we can...
What?
snails.
Snails.
There's
You gotta have
anything
snails
worth
on your
getting in
poster.
No.
Why? Snails are the best.
Because no?
Alright, we're gonna do...
Because
we're gonna do
No,
the
no,
ones that
no.
give us skills.
Have you ever noticed this carpet?
Is it a weird carpet?
Yo, dude, don't look at that.
it's got a sexy demon on it.
Yeah,
High
She's
heels.
naked, dude. You can see the nipple and everything.
that's
Free
true. You
nipple.
can see the nipple. That's
Don't look at that,
disgusting.
dude.
That's just horrible.
I gotta take us out of here.
I wish they would, honestly.
Someone is
Can you
snoring.
believe it, Box? No snails on the poster.
If you want to take birds back further, they're archosaurs. Archosaurs or archosaurs? Which is all non-avian dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and birds. Because archosaurs split from a previous group. Fuck!
I prefer to pronounce it Archosauru.
Why?
I don't know.
Saur? Saur? There we go, Saur.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Precursors.
I have no idea where we're going with this.
Yeah, basically.
Sounds like you were in slow motion.
I like
This,
how when I finish loading in, you've already killed like the surrounding enemies.
I killed 2 enemies. It's true.
And then
The surrounding ones.
Is that Noel burping?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I knew it.
What? What did I do?
You burped.
Hoover.
You did.
A disgusting,
It
icky
was a
bird.
bird.
Can you show me what a bird
You bird.
The bird that you peed on.
You peed on a bird?
It's the
Yeah.
burping bird.
You burped on a peeing bird?
If you were given the option to pee on a bird, would you take it?
No.
Okay, you
Why
can
would
pee
you-
on any bird you want. Which bird would you pee on?
A bin chicken.
Bernie.
Oh yeah, an ibis.
An ibis.
It's an ibis.
Ibis.
And ibis?
It's those birds are ebbing,
Ibis.
Did they
But
pass
there's
their
the flow,
bite check?
but they're ebbing though.
If they're ebbing, where's the flow? That's what I'm wondering.
Where's the flow?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Roho would pee on Big Bird.
Oh, Big Bird deserves more respect than that. But
I
it
don't
wouldn't
think
be
that's
hard.
true
He
at
is
all.
very large.
Big Bird's a big bully.
I mean,
What? How? Who did he bully?
Fucking all of Sesame Street, dude.
What?
Snuffleupagus.
How did he bully all of Sesame Street?
How did he bully the one puppet that's fucking bigger than he is?
Who's that? Oh,
Snuffleupagus.
oh yeah.
Snuffleupagus.
Sorry, it's been about a solid 20 years since I fucking watched that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't even remember.
Well, I mean, you can watch it again now if you have their HBO. That's HBO now. You can watch this Sesame Street.
Yo, you know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means all you have to have is a Disney Plus subscription.
Oh my god.
Wow,
You get HBO and ESPN.
that makes sense, and I hate it.
Is that why Noel has no money? Because she's all her money's tied up in these subscription services?
Probably not.
Actually,
Yeah, the
I'm
subscription
actually
service of
subscribed
school.
to fucking Adobe, so
You're subscribed to what?
I'm a dumbass. That's all you need to know.
subbed
You're
to
paying for
Adobe.
Adobe?
I accidentally paid for After Effects,
Oh, that's bad.
and
Ooh.
now I'm stuck paying $20.99 every month.
Well, you fucking cancel it.
I
The
can't
cancel
because they'll
fees.
charge me
Yeah.
fucking not like $80.
Oh, really? Is it only? That's pretty
How much?
cheap.
How much are you paying then each month or something?
$20
For how long?
for a year.
Rojo, no.
What are you doing?
I remember the first time I got Adobe subscription stuff, and then I was like, man, this just fucking sucks.
Halen just
Rojo,
offered
you gave Ghost a subscription, the least deserved subscriber of all time.
Should have given me one. I'm broke.
Nah,
Rojo, thank you very much, but also, dude, are you gonna be okay? I don't want you to give me money.
Rojo's too nice. Unlike
You're gonna-
Noel. You wouldn't even pee on
You
a
need
bird.
you need that for a sandwich. That's like your rations for the week. Driving back to Georgia.
Okay, I think I'm finished.
You
Rojo!
fucking done it again.
Rojo! Still no OL sub.
But Tulip,
Tulip got one though.
bless that. Rojo. Fuck! I didn't hit Noel.
You could have just gifted her one straight to her. You didn't have to go 5 anonymous.
I
Yeah,
forgot what Noel's actual Twitch name is.
it's
Modern
eucalyptus.
Oh yeah, it's not Corpse anymore.
Oh, he's
Modern
on
Corpse.
the-
Yeah, remember when she was
Corpse.
Modern Corpse? I'm on mobile.
That was very generous for you, Rojo. More generosity than Box deserves.
Yeah, honestly.
JK.
No, honestly.
Noel has her actual picture on her Twitch.
Do I?
Yo.
You too.
I need to change that.
It's modern eucalyptus.
Also, you're already subscribed.
I know, but I need to unsubscribe because I have to pay for gas.
Bro threw 5 more random subscriptions at me, thinking that you weren't subscribed.
Oh my god, Noel, you're horrible. Absolutely horrible.
And meanwhile, oh yeah, but I need to unsubscribe. I just remembered so I can pay for my Adobe After Effects.
Poor Rojo, he's
Oh, yeah.
eating car-found tuna, and he's throwing subs to try and get you one.
Oh, he's also got a jar of peanut butter.
I'm so sorry.
Can't
So-
believe that.
How do
So when I had an
unsubscribe?
Adobe subscription, they wanted to charge me 50% of my subscription to freaking cancel.
Wow.
It's
Oh.
fucking stupid.
So like subscribe for
Sorry,
a year, they wanted
go
me to pay
Harry.
it was like $300 to cancel.
I'm gonna make you ask again, Noel.
Can't believe that.
Gonna make you ask again.
What?
Isn't a can of tuna just like $1?
You gotta ask again.
Ask what?
The last thing you asked.
I forgot what I asked.
It's just well,
I don't
all right.
think so.
Well, when yeah.
Well, it's over.
Like the horrible, horrible person you are.
Nah, the joke is dead now.
No,
How do
okay.
I unsubscribe?
Yeah, that's the one. You go to your subscriptions. You go to your dashboard or whatever, and then you go to my subscriptions, and then you click on me, and then you unsubscribe.
Can I do that on my phone?
Yeah.
Probably. You can also
access your
use.
subscriptions on your phone.
You can also access the browser version of Twitch on your phone.
Subs. Fuck, I can't. Oh, there it is.
And then it should like ask you about a plan or something like that.
Wait, say something in chat, Noel. I want to see how many months you subscribe for.
I'd have to get on my computer.
You're on your phone right now, on Twitch.
No, she's on
Oh,
Discord.
There.
I mean,
Thank you.
7
Oh,
months.
9 months. Wait, 7 months.
Put over her badge, it says
Oh
7
yeah,
months.
that's right. The Galaxy one is 9 months. If you got it in app, you have to unsub from your phone.
No, I got it on my computer.
Well, honestly, rip. You heard that, YouTube? If you like this amazing content that you're probably not even aware that exists, please check out twitch.tv/BigSimpleLive.
So you can come and sub it on sub too.
Yeah, and I'll draw you a picture of me spreading my cheeks. That's a drawing. That's a drawing.
Still, it's pretty bad.
yo, you can't put that on YouTube.
Yeah, I
They'll
can.
sue you for 42,000.
I'm 30.
Oh, it's 1:43 a.m.
That's not what happened. Your age doesn't matter.
But I'm not pitching my content towards kids.
That doesn't matter.
What the fuck?
So what it is if the FTC looks at your content, if they decide that its target demographic is children, then you're fucked.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if you like specifically say what your target demographic is. It doesn't matter anything like that. As long as they think it's targeted towards kids, then you're fucked.
Wow, that really sucks.
Yeah, which is slightly YouTube's fault. Because you know, the FTC came at YouTube and was like, "Hey, here's a like $1.8 million lawsuit." And they're like, "Oh fuck, well, how can we fix this for the future?" And then they just sort of like submitted to everything the FTC told them.
They submitted it.
No, they submitted 2.
Oh.
They didn't fight anything that they said basically.
Wow.
So the FTC was like, hey,
self or her sub?
so a good way to get rid of this content is if you let us sue people who might be doing it because they're breaking the act, not you. And YouTube was like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Wow. Well, I mean, what else is new? YouTube doesn't give a shit about its creators.
Yeah, well, I mean, the new thing is now the FTC doesn't either.
Right.
It does care
So
about
you're
its
already being
creators,
fucked by YouTube.
You know, NBC and all those kind of big networks. They care about those creators.
Those aren't
Make sure they're looked
creators.
after.
Those are networks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they put content on the channel though.
Content, not creations.
Which
Content.
I feel like a lot of those places, you know, they aren't having their dick sucked by YouTube anymore.
Where are you?
I'm just doing
Dead
the
inside?
quest. I'm following the quest.
What'd you say, Noel?
Nothing?
Where
I really
are
don't
you?
like that. Stop doing that. Fuck. I want to know what you said.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it, and then it's gone forever. Fuck.
It sounds
I
like
mean, it's
my,
not. It's
I
on
mean,
the
I
stream.
can't make that.
Sounds like you're what?
Nothing.
All
I
right.
can't make
She
that.
did it again.
She did do it again.
This time, but... So,
Now Noel's just gonna ignore the song.
what song?
Why
Those
do
requests.
birds suddenly get glued on every time you appear?
Let's always look on the bright side of life.
That's not Noel's song.
Yeah, no.
That's the anti-Noel song.
Because Noel is edgy. And wants to be goth.
And she's more like an Udum. Get it?
Nope.
Udum. Do you get? Hello?
The Rojo song. His car living song.
No, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Instead of Ugu.
Oh my god.
You just killed Troy. Nice work.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, we have a group chat at work that they send out to like all of the people, and a bunch of people respond with Roger, you know, to signify that they understand and are aware of what's being said. And somebody responded. Who's Roger?
That's
I thought they were
pretty
going to
good.
do
I died.
the airline bit.
You
Saying,
died?
saying,
You're in the truck and the truck's just swerving around the road.
saying Roger that. It's like, don't call me Roger.
Steered it right off of the bridge.
Solid.
Who's Roger?
Who's Roger?
Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, who's Roger?
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Decrease penalties for dying. I have not died yet.
Such a great line.
Okay,
But what about the scene where the kid walks up to this girl and hands her a coffee and says, "How do you like your coffee?" She goes, "Black, like my men."
Wow.
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 everybody has their preference, I guess.
Brown and sweet.
Or when the passenger
So
is
I run
freaking
into-
out.
I run into a certain name multiple times, and it's been spelled differently almost every time. And I just want to see what your guys is like, how you would spell this name.
Okay.
Maya.
MAIA.
MIA.
Hold on, this game's very loud. Let me just finish killing these things.
Well, it can be MAYA or MIA. Maya.
So Box would spell it MAIA.
Yeah.
I would say MAYA.
And I said it
MIA.
MIA.
Okay, this is all good. I'm in the boat of MAYA. But I have seen this name spelled all of the ways said plus some.
Solid.
I've seen it with the unnecessary H at the end of it.
Should I take a nap and then do this in the morning?
Hey, Troy, Rojo wrote MEIGHA.
I mean, that's not a nap demo. That's going to bed.
Yeah, that is going to bed. Also,
I know it can
Go
appear
away.
to some as a nap if you're not used to sleep.
Yeah, also true.
But
finish your
to answer
posting,
your
Noel?
question, probably, yeah. When's the last time you slept, Noel?
This morning?
And when you say this morning, do you mean a nap?
No, I slept 8 hours today.
Oh, solid.
Yeah, but I felt more tired than when I woke.
That
Yeah.
happens.
That does happen.
That's poopy.
Yeah. My man's who isn't my man's is worried.
Sorry?
Huh?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Man's who isn't my man's?
Sounds like
My-
Schrodinger's cat.
My man suit isn't my man.
Yeah,
Mm,
we're
yeah,
not dating,
my man
but-
suit isn't my man.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Don't man suit me.
Is there something wrong, Bob?
Is there something wrong with her man suit?
Man's suit.
Yeah, her main suit.
My
Oh, man's
man's
suit.
my man's
Okay,
who's
my man
who
friend
isn't my
isn't
man.
My boyfriend.
How many boyfriends you have?
None.
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 I don't have a boyfriend. What are you talking? What?
She's never had a boyfriend, as of us knowing her.
Who's the weirdo then?
He's not my
Her
boyfriend.
man friend.
Man's
best
friend.
He's a guy that I see, but am not dating. I mean, we're like seeing each other, but we're not like.
She's
together.
it's the FWB.
No, we're not friends with benefits either.
Okay, Noel. Here's a question for you.
Friends with pain and suffering.
Okay,
Yeah.
Noel.
You worry.
You go out with a person,
Oh no.
and you keep going out. Nothing has happened. On the 5th date, you sort of bring something up, and then they're like, let's just keep it friendly. And then
Well, they
5
did
more.
say let's keep it friendly.
No, but 5 more dates go past, and you're like, hey, Kay, would you like to do anything other than, or we are actively dating, right? But there's no significant sign of anything other than us just being friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, or they are like, sorry.
God.
They're like, yeah, no, there's an interest, but let's just keep it friendly still. what do you do on that 10th date?
I walk away.
There you go, Box.
And that's exactly what I did.
Oh really?
Yeah?
I'm
No.
getting there.
Huh?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there? Well, I mean, you've probably encountered literally anything lewder than holding hands.
Yo, not even a
Not even a rim job?
Whoa, dude, calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ.
And go from head pats to rim jobs.
I did get a head pat. And I fucking hate them. I will never like them. They're the most condescending fucking interaction of all time.
I agree.
I fucking hate them. And I'm tall too, so some people have to reach up to head pat me, and it's still annoying.
Okay, Box.
Yeah.
If we met in real life, like let's say at a convention,
Oh no.
and I head patted you, what would you do?
You say, I don't
I
like
would-
head pats, I prefer rim jobs.
Yeah. That's really good. I'd look pissed off. I mean, I'd know exactly what the fuck you're doing, so obviously I'm like... It's like, great. I guess I would take some solace in the fucking unhideable smile you're giving me. I have to assume you're probably going to laugh because you know it bothers me.
No, I would never want to
You
touch you.
just turn around,
I
love,
never want to touch you.
get to kissing, mate.
Box, I'll give you a head pat, but not a rim job, sorry.
It's like that 10th date all over again.
Jesus Christ. Oh, keep it friendly, you say, huh?
Wait.
You're not sure, you say, huh?
I'm upset actually.
Why's that?
Because okay, you know how I was drunk.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember it
you
fondly.
made sure we knew.
I sent Weird Boy a drunk text.
Solid.
Can't see how this can go wrong.
And it was actually not that bad. It was like pretty like just affectionate. And not at all like weird, I think. I'm like looking at it now. And he answered, right? But he didn't like really answer like some of the things I said. And I'm like,
Did he know that
okay.
you were drunk?
I mean,
She probably
yeah.
told him.
Probably.
Oh no, I did.
So he ignored half the text and only replied to some of it.
I don't know. Weird Boy doesn't seem like he would take too kindly to people drinking.
I don't think he cares.
Did he send you an email?
I thought half the thing about Weird Boy is he wanted constantly to meet Noelle at a bar. He said, "Oh,
yeah.
I'm near you. I'm in a bar."
That did happen at least once or twice.
Yeah, I mean, the day we went
remember.
Stargate, he was designated driver, and we talked about alcohol, and he was like, I don't even drink unless it's. I shouldn't put his business out there, but like, he doesn't like the taste of alcohol, so he won't drink.
So he doesn't like drinking, but he likes hanging around in bars.
With his friends, yeah.
Yeah, with the boys.
Slav squatting.
And then
Slav squatting with the
and then we
boys
almost
at the
had
bar.
Car relations.
Car what?
I don't want
What?
to say the word. Okay, never mind.
No. I hate this.
You had car sex.
No, we didn't.
Car relations, is that what you meant? Oh my god.
I didn't want to say it. I'm scared of saying something TOS.
Not
No,
like
you-
making out in
My
a car.
God, do you see where this fucking thing is up here?
Anyway, car sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost had
Oh,
car
I got
sex,
it.
but I was like, I don't want to have sex without condoms. So
Yeah, no,
No.
that's solid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because he was like, how do you feel about sex? And I was like, only with the condom.
How do you feel about sex?
How do you feel about sex? I'll get back to you in an email.
Let me double text you about that later.
I've written up
No,
a
I hate
PowerPoint
you.
presentation.
I'm sorry, it was an easy, low-hanging fruit.
Anyway, yeah, we almost had car sex. And it wasn't even his car.
Wow, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's why I was like, how about no?
Car
Weird,
sex is like just awkward anyway.
weird guy does not cease to amaze me.
He's fucking weird.
Yeah, he is a bit strange.
Oh, I have some of your artwork like on my wall, and he was like asking about it, and I was like, dear God, what if he looks at his streams? I was like, it's just, it's just an artist.
Yeah, no, that's the correct choice. Don't ever tell anyone about my stream.
I mean, I'll tell some people.
No, I'm just kidding. That was the correct choice, actually.
I didn't want to tell him because I've said so many things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you
That
have.
is fair enough.
It's all on YouTube.
All on
fucking
YouTube.
kidding.
These two.
He asked you if he could, and you said yes.
Maybe I was drunk. I don't
To
know.
be-
You
to be-
know,
You would have told me.
you may have been very sleep deprived, which is very
Wait.
similar.
Okay, just listen to me. First of all, most of the things that you said were in the Sea of Thieves videos, and I was going to do a ultra, like a supercut of the Sea of Thieves stuff and put it on YouTube, which was going to include a lot of that stuff because I thought it was funny, but I didn't because I'm lazy. So there you go. I'm not a good person because I mean to be. I'm a good person because I'm fucking lazy.
I'm so glad.
I'll tell you what is on YouTube though, Noel. You saying how gross boxes
Sandwich?
sandwich was. Yep.
Yeah, the sandwich is fucking
Yeah, that's-
disgusting.
It was great.
There's only
No
like
box.
5 cheeses in there.
And don't forget the yeast powder.
There was only 4 cheeses.
No, yeast powder is cheese.
Yeah,
Is it?
it
I mean,
tastes like
it's not
Parmesan.
actually cheese, but its distinct flavor is a cheese flavor.
It tastes like Parmesan. That's one of the
You
reasons I
worry,
like it.
It tastes like cheese.
And there was
I should worry you, but
And there were 2 lots of that yeast powder in it too. There was one mixed into the cheese,
yeah,
and then
another
sprinkled
mixed
on
into
top.
the cheese.
yeah.
There was multiple instances. It's true. I'm surprised you didn't butter it with yeast butter.
There is such a thing.
No, you were saying that's like your new favorite thing is just butter mixed with nut yeast.
I don't mix it even.
You just put it on top of the butter.
Just can't.
Just take a whole stick of butter, cover it
No.
in some yeast powder, and call it good.
No, well, I mean you're almost right. It's just like. I mean, I just butter toast like a normal human being, and then I sprinkle some yeast on top.
No,
Yeah.
you're almost right.
What? What's up?
I put it on my toast. I sprinkle it into my coffee.
Ooh,
No.
ooh, oh. Not sure about that one.
No, I don't do that. I do
I
put it
feel
on
like-
eggs though.
Yeah, that was like my one recommended thing for you to actually do.
Oh, really?
Put it on some eggs.
Before we started
Yeah,
putting it in everything.
that was
I mean-
the recommended thing.
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I'm not blaming you.
No, I don't. That's these other fucking gamer words that are, I have
I'm
to
not
beat
judging
off with
you.
a stick.
They've
I'm not
never tried
judging you, I'm just
nutritional
seriously
yeast.
judging
That's what's
you.
happening.
Yeah.
You gotta try it before you.
That's what I did. I bought a 20 pounds of nut yeast to try it.
Did you buy 20 pounds?
No, I bought like 6 pounds.
Why?
Cause that was the thing that was on Amazon. I spent like $20 on a sack of it. That was the one you recommended.
That's a 1 pound bag.
Oh, okay, 1 pound then. You're almost right.
No. You're almost right.
Yo, watermelon, my dude. I put it on my cheese. The fuck is nut yeast?
Yo, put it on your cheese.
I tired.
Just take
You're
some
tired?
slices of cheese and put nut yeast on it.
Oh, I
Noel's
saw a report on the news. Guess what's getting shipped internationally now?
Wait, what? What?
Vegemite. You start
Oh,
selling Vegemite overseas.
Disgusting.
I mean, disgusting.
No. So I think what's
It's just yeast
most
extract.
I assume the reason that a lot of people have like a bad experience with it is because
They spread it on like peanut butter.
yeah, we're used to things being spread onto bread very thick, which you know, it's not what you should
Well,
do.
you can do if you're Australian and you know what it tastes like.
I mean, it's still probably not recommended.
well, no, but if you watch that Fairbairn video, you should put it on thick.
No.
I'm gonna
Well, they
go
also
to bed.
make a cheese one called Cheesy Bite.
I'm gonna
I
go
know.
to bed so I can wake up at 6.
All right, good night.
Well,
Good night. It is currently 2:06 a.m.
It is
Wow.
2:06 in the morning.
sleep
Which means
well,
I'll
no
get 4
well.
hours of sleep.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
All right.
Take it easy.
So they got cheesy Vegemite Cheesy Bite. It's called,
Yeah.
Vegemite
and
is gross.
it's just
I will
Vegemite
never
with
put it in my mouth.
cheese mixed in.
What kind of
So,
cheese?
probably cheddar.
Cheddar cheese.
It just has a it's not as strong as as taste. So it's a bit.
I like
That'd be
cheddar
kinda
cheese with
easy to
tuna.
Correlations.
Okay, good night. Please call me Leon.
Good
Leon.
night.
Leon.
Good night, Yort. Good night, Nora.
I hate that.
Good night.
Plume.
Nora.
Good-
Just fucking pat my head and call me Nora. And I'll fucking rest my weary eyes and sleep the big sleep, because fuck me.
Good night, Nora.
Thanks.
Pat.
Thanks.
Good night, Yort.
Good night.
Whatever is the backwards
Jimmy.
word of the walking limp.
Pimil.
Primal.
Gne. Fi.
Ginikawa.
Be careful there.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna go for real please now.
Where I keep thinking you have left.
Goodbye.
I go quiet.
Good night for realty. And she's gone.
I actually left this time.
Don't believe you. She's coming back any second now.
No, not any second now. But I do think if she is going to come back, it'll probably be within the next like 5 minutes.
Say she can't get to sleep.
What'll happen is she'll hear me saying she'll be back any second now, and then not come back.
No, you gotta hit her with the now that she's gone.
Oh yeah, now that she's gone, we can talk about weirdo.
Ojo. What about Ojo?
Good night, Rojo. It's Oho or
Oh, whore.
Ohor. Oh boy.
It's Ojo.
No, it's Ohor.
Oh, whore.
It's Scandinavian.
It's like Miho.
Miho.
Yeah.
What's
Miho
that?
and oh, whore.
Is that where you catch Ojo just squatting in the corner?
Slav squatting?
So that's squatting.
Me and
It's
my
Ojo.
Miho Slav squatting in the corner.
No, when people play Miho, I scoop in Magic.
Whatever. a terrible joke.
You laughed.
Yeah, I laugh when I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I remember what that's from. Yeah. I was just
That's like-
laughing. I was just laughing because I was uncomfortable.
I love Bear. Bear's so great.
I wonder what's happened to Bear. He seems to be uploading again, which is good.
I'm almost certain that he just has like
Well, Bear Taffy.
Yeah.
real, yeah, like just
Well, last I heard
actual
from,
real good connections in like the real life for work.
Oh,
well, he does that top trending.
Because like he's done so much stuff that you wouldn't even think about knowing him from the NLSS.
well, yeah, because like
No.
he did that whole that thing that Ryan like lost his mind about. I can't remember what it's called. The
What,
commercials.
the rapping?
The tiger thing. Go Tigers.
Yeah, dude.
And also too, it could have been a month ago now, I think. His wife injured herself when she was out cycling.
Oh.
Yeah, they were out riding because they moved to Las Vegas.
I was gonna say they definitely moved out of Seattle, which is
Yeah,
like,
they're living in Las Vegas now.
I'm-
They were out
I'm
riding
really
their
glad.
bikes, and she fell off a bike, and she fell right onto her face. And apparently, she did a lot of dental damage to her mouth
that sucks.
and stuff, and could have been even fractured her cheek and really did a number on herself.
Oh man.
She fell off a bike, yeah. So that was kind of it. So I think they've been dealing with that. So he probably hasn't been streaming too much and just doing his top trending, which he's you've seen that, haven't you? The top trending.
Yeah.
No.
They do like a top 10. It's
he
like a
does-
top 10 channel, like top 10 scariest places or top 10 this or that.
Oh,
And he does
okay.
the voiceover.
He does like a lot of other work. That's what I was saying. Like, you'd just be surprised at all of the stuff that he's actually been in, knowing him.
And he's
from
also
the
been
NLSS.
releasing music tracks too. He's still going on with the rap thing.
Is he still going on?
Yeah, he still releases tracks every now and then.
I was gonna say I know that he released like a few like within the year
Singles?
after that whole thing happened. I didn't know. If
Yeah, he
he's
released
still
another
going.
one about 2 months ago, I think, or something like that.
That's good.
Another single.
Bear has a good voice.
He does, but I think he'd be suited for another genre of music than rap. Like he still raps okay, but with his voice, I think he'd just be better, singing something else, like in another
might-
style.
He might not have actually any singing ability, which
And his speaking
I have
ability is
no
really
idea.
good, though. Yeah.
You gotta come back and burn the things?
What?
You come burn the things.
Oh no, I was picking up loot, dude. I was feeding the dog.
Oh, did you fall off Did you have a dental injury too, Rojo? Because I used to have something similar. I think I fell over and I only chipped my one of my front teeth. Just slightly chipped it. Nothing too bad.
I've only ever chipped teeth
Curb stomped
that
himself.
I lost.
They've been burnt.
How's everyone been for injuries? Have you ever broken a bone?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've broken my arm.
Oof. How was that?
How'd you do that? Skateboarding?
How did I break my arm? I think it was like me and my brother were having like a competitive scooter battle,
Oof.
and I just, I took a tumble.
You broke your shin. Left
No,
middle
no, no,
finger. No, I was speaking of Rojo.
Oh,
So he broke his left shin, left
that
middle
was in
finger,
a scooter
and right
battle
middle
as
finger.
well.
The scooter.
They were seeing who could whip it the best.
I think the worst I've ever done is, I swear to God, it happened think it was on when I was in primary school, or I think you'd call it middle school. We were playing oh, what's it called? I think it's like Russian. Something. It's like you stand, like you got two walls. You got someone in the middle trying to tag, and you just have to sprint between the walls. Like if you're on the wall, you're safe, but you have to like run between them as a kind of a game.
Oh,
Right.
I can't remember what
yeah.
it's called.
I know what you're talking
Red
about.
Rover, Red Rover.
Red, yes,
No.
or something like that.
It's not Red Rover.
But it's like that kind of game. We were playing that, and I
Because Red
was
Rover is like the defensive one.
Okay.
and I was playing it, and like I was running between them, and someone like it looked like it was pretty old, but there was I swear to God, a banana peel on the ground, and I was running along, and I slipped on it, and I just slid across the ground with like on my with along with like I was sliding in for like a baseball thing, and my just grazed right up my leg, like practically took the top layer of skin off, just right up.
Ooh.
Huge graze. It was stung like hell.
That's big oof.
Almost degloved.
I have a pretty irrational fear of my skin being taken off.
I don't know if that's irrational.
Well, I mean, that's why I mentioned that it was irrational, because it is an irrational fear.
I have a fear of whenever I'm holding a knife, like cutting something, like I'll accidentally slip and I'll cut a finger off.
I don't have anything like that. I know a lot of people have it.
Whenever you're using the mandolin, do you worry?
No, like,
Is it-
honestly, it didn't even... I was just sort of upset.
Because it happened
I was like, why
when I was a
why
kid.
am I like this?
Like I think I could have been 9 or something. It was my sister's birthday, and we had a roast lamb for dinner. So like I went to bed like at about 9 o'clock. My dad was like after we all had the roast, there was some leftover, so he was carving it up to put in the fridge. And while he was carving it, the knife slipped, and he cut his finger, like his pointer finger, but it cut the tendon.
Ooh, yeah.
So he had to end up going to hospital for it. And I wake up in the morning. My sister's out there having breakfast. I walk out there, and my parents are gone. I go, I'm like, where the hell is everyone? He says, yeah, Dad's in hospital. He freaking cut his finger last night. I'm like, what the hell? That's kind of, ever since then, I was like, oh, shit. Whenever I'm cutting, I'm like, be careful, be careful.
I heard of my grandfather doing that, but he was watching TV when he did it. And he was just like fiddling with his hand, and then he just said, I just broke my thumb. I had like torn the tendon on his thumb.
And also to my when he was a kid, my dad's oldest brother, he was mowing the lawn, and of course the blades get stuck. So of course he lifts it to check it without turning the lawnmower off, and he lobbed the top of his finger off.
What type of lawnmower is he using? They have like the safety thing where you let
This
go
is-
of the handle and the shit
No, this is
fucking
like
doesn't work.
this would have been back in the probably 50s.
Back when you gotta lift it up and spin start the bitch.
Yeah. Back when they lived on the farm.
The other injury that I've had was while skateboarding. I shattered the lower part of my kneecap,
Oof.
which resulted in my leg bending the incorrect way.
Oh!
What?
Yeah.
Ah!
Apparently,
Do you see in chat what
apparently the
Rojo wrote?
kneecap is like pretty important for keeping that shit straight.
Oh
My
man, I
older
can't get the image out of my head.
Rojo wrote, my older sister once nearly cut off one of my fingers with a pair of scissors. My dad stitched me back up with thread and needle. Like literally sewed my finger back on.
I'm not
Oh
sure
my
how that
God.
works. How do What, you just
Why did she
a
cut your
off?
finger off? Yeah.
Did you go to the
There's, like-
hospital and get it done up right?
There's like bones in there. You can't just sew a bone together.
Well, the bone will stitch itself back if it's on right.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
Holy cow, Roho. He once sliced a piece of his left thumb off with a bread knife.
Stop this.
I did that with a mandolin. Ago.
She cut the finger down to the bone.
Yeah, that makes more
So
sense.
like on both sides. So like she's just like,
I did have possibly the stupidest injury ever on my arm.
oh my god, both sides of the. Oh, okay. So it just leaves left a huge cut inside both sides of your finger on your, right down to the bone.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh my god. And there was a reason for this, or you just pissed her off, or just, you know?
Yeah, you know.
You know, this brotherly, sisterly thing you do. Just, you know?
So one time, we got coconuts, like the big husky coconuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You hit it on your head.
No,
That'd be so good, though.
no, we had the water from it, and I was like, I kind of want some of the flesh on the inside. My parents are in the other room watching TV, and so I get the biggest knife that my mom had,
That's not
and
what
I-
you
jam it in the top of the coconut,
Oh my god.
and it didn't. Then I couldn't get it out, right? So
do.
then
So
I
you grab the blade.
no. So I take the coconut and put it under my armpit
Oh no.
so I can get leverage
Oh no.
and yank the knife out, and it runs right across my
Oh.
my wrist, basically. Like just glides across
Oh shit.
and opens a cut in my arm that's like, you know, a good inch across, basically.
Oh my god.
And so I come into the room, and there's blood all over my arm.
Oh.
There's blood like everywhere, and I look at my dad's like, "Hey, look at what I did." And he's like, "You have to go to the hospital." I'm like, "I don't wanna." So
Ooh, yeah,
He-
I've had stitches before.
he bandaged my arm up as good as he could. Luckily, I didn't nick my artery or anything like that.
You didn't like go to the hospital.
I didn't go to the hospital, no. So we bandaged my arm up, and I have a really bad scar because I didn't go and get stitches.
Yeah, I can imagine. So I cut my leg open
Got
once.
tortured by his sister when he was a kid.
And I was dancing at a friend's house. We were having a house party, and we were dancing, and I ended up kicking a table. It's a solid glass table, like half-inch thick glass,
Oh no.
and break the glass table. So I kicked it on the side.
Yeah.
My shin kicked it on the side of it, and I break the table like clean in half, and just from like the pressure of the kick, a pressure cut opens up, and I end up with a fucking fat vagina in my leg.
Holy shit.
Like everybody sort of looked, and they're like, "Oh shit, your leg's all bloody." And then I grabbed both sides of my legs and then pushed the cut back together, and they were like, "Oh fuck, that's cut open." And since you know your shin's so close to the bone, you could definitely see the bone just
Oh
fucking
my
chilling
god.
there.
Jesus.
So we grabbed as much clear tape as we could and taped it up, and I went to the hospital.
Just taped up my fucking leg.
No, tape is like the thing you do.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Tape, or actually, I've heard super glue is actually really good.
I mean, super glue was not doing nothing for that.
You could have super
Tape-
glued the
Tape
cut
was
together.
barely doing anything.
I bet that took a few stitches to patch up.
It was like 14 stitches.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Yeah.
See, I was lucky about last week. I was sitting on the couch, just kind of dozing, and just in front of where I was sitting, there's this little table. Well, it was kind of like a cabinet, and I was sitting there, kind of half asleep, and then I had a leg spasm, and my leg just kicked out, and I ended up kicking the cabinet with my big toe, and I split my my toenail open.
Ow.
Yeah, it stung like hell, like it really stung. Well, I thought, oh shit, this is gonna, be big trouble. But luckily, for some reason, it didn't bleed. So yeah, so I was lucky enough. I just kind of left it for the whole day because it was really tender until like later that night. So then I trimmed the nail that was hanging off, and it turned out all right. Just couldn't believe how lucky I got. 'Cause that could have hurt like hell, or even be like a long-lasting injury.
Yeah.
If I peeled the nail right off. It was only just just a part of it. Still hung
Speaking
like
of
hell.
nails, I had like a weird thing happen with one of my nails. My cuticle got infected, which made it so that the nail on like half of my thumb stopped growing completely. So like from where the cuticle was underneath the nail started to just die, and then it slowly pushed the nail out, and there was just like no nail there for like a solid year until it started to grow back. Yeah,
Holy shit.
It ended up growing back fully, but there's like a weird line now that's just forever there, and it's a line that goes up my thumb where the thumb is not connected to the nail at all.
Wow.
I've been accidentally poisoned multiple times because I'm an idiot. How did
Who
you get
this-
poisoned?
You make some mustard gas.
Roho said, I tripped over a tree root and fell onto my chin, which resulted in my lower teeth piercing through my lower lip. Plenty
Ooh.
of stitches there.
My brother's girlfriend was riding BMX with us, and did something very similar, going over the handlebars.
Oh.
Needless to
And
say,
Roho
she
also
never,
says,
she never rode
I once
BMX.
dropped a wooden drawer onto my foot, which broke my toe and destroyed the nail. I still have a dent in the nail bed, and it's been there for like 16 years.
Yeah, man, nail stuff never fully goes away, I swear.
So many injuries.
Where are we going?
I've been pretty lucky.
We're
I
done.
haven't had too many injuries. Oh, we're
Well, the
done.
worst I ever-
there.
The worst injury I ever did was, I was at work and I was working in the produce department at night, and I was in the cool room putting the leftover stock away. And there was two pallets, wooden pallets stacked on top of each other, and I was, instead of being the smart thing and walking around the pallets, I walked over them, and then when I was stepping off them, I didn't land properly, and I end up really severely spraining my ankle. So much so that I had to be on crutches for like a month, pretty much, while my ankle healed, and I had to get physiotherapy done to treat it. It was that bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, and because of that ankle injury, I always end up compensating and walking differently. So it ended up resulting in me injuring my my knee as well. Because the way I was walking and compensating on it, I ended up, making my knee sore.
Yeah,
Hence the walking limp. Exactly right.
What is Foxglove?
Yo, do you have this fucking Medusa's head?
You've smeared bleach all over your chest? Why?
It takes a while for you to realize that you have bleach on you.
But like, why would you put bleach on you?
I mean, sometimes you're just working with bleach.
I ate Jack in the pulpit berries, which contain ethylene glycol, the same poison in antifreeze.
Look at this.
What? What the fuck is that gun?
Whoa.
It's just a Medusa's head.
Do I have that gun? I do have that gun. Yo, that looks dope.
It's like the wrong way though.
Yeah, it kind of is.
You're like holding on to, or no, you aren't holding on to the blades actually.
No, you're putting your hand in her mouth.
Yeah,
It actually is the right way.
yeah. It just doesn't look like it.
Because usually the snakes are facing the same way that her face is facing.
I don't fully understand this weapon though.
Foxglove is a kind of flower that contains a chemical that is very similar to aspirin, except a bit stronger. Handling it can cause heart attacks, heart palpitations, and very low blood pressure. And even just touching that stuff with your bare hands can cause that. Holy crap.
Are we getting any orbs for doing this stuff?
No. No, we're doing all of the bounties that give us like skills and stuff like that.
Right. Sounds good.
All of the bounties give you 1 skill point. But some of them give you like actual skills and shit. So we're doing those ones.
Sounds good.
There's only 2 more after this one. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die, dude.
But the reason why why there was bleach on my chest, because I was messing with the colorization of the shirt I was wearing and applying it by hand for half an hour.
Like to a shirt you were wearing.
I think so. Because Rojo says he's a bit of a dim bulb.
Bleach should discolor this shirt. Look.
Doesn't discolor my shirt, my chest though.
Maybe if I drink the bleach, I'll sweat it out into the shirt.
No, I think my coconut scar has you beat, honestly. The dumbest thing I've probably ever done.
I'll tell you what the dumbest injury I've heard about. When I was working in the produce department, I was like, we used to, sneak a bit of fruit every now and then, just to, keep us going and, make sure if a customer asks us how something tastes, we can tell them. It's the excuse we made. And this guy I worked with, he decided he wanted to eat a mango. And do you know the trick to eating mangoes, how you do the little checkered pattern on them?
Yeah, the hedgehog.
Yeah. Well, he decided to do that while he was holding the mango in his hand.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was holding the mango and he grabs the knife and he starts digging into it to do the slices. Yeah, and he sliced his hand right open as he went through the skin of the mango and just cut himself right open.
What a fucking that's
the stupidest injury. Yeah, everyone gave him so much shit for that. It's like, mate, we have a cutting board. You're standing in front of the cutting board. You just put it down and slice it that way and eat it.
Some people just...
We'll just stick to plums or apples.
Knives.
Yeah, I'm one of them, honestly.
And it's like, it's not something that would be like difficult for you to be a person that's fine with a knife. You just have to learn some knife skills, you know?
Oh, Rojo, no. He says he also showered in bleach and went swimming in a sewage runoff pond.
Why?
Oh, that's so gross.
That seems like all very preventable things that you did to yourself. And I don't
I'm really
know.
starting to get worried about you, Rojo.
Well, why did
don't
you
know.
shower in bleach, and why did you... What? Why?
Well, I mean, when you shower in bleach, you have to get the bleach off of you.
Well, you need. I thought you needed the shower bleach after you.
No, they're not related stories, apparently. So they did these both on different occasions. It must be fun at parties, Rojo. I bet you get like you drink one beer and then someone's like, yo, I bet you could jump off the top of that thing, and then you're like, yo, let me hold my beer.
I would never party with Rojo.
No?
It's
Another,
too much of a liability.
No, I just have him sign the paper first.
No, I mean, I just don't want to be around anybody who has potential to injure themselves.
No, you'd be the one holding.
But you're one of those people.
Holding the video phone, getting it all on getting the footage for
I
YouTube.
You were dancing and you cut a vagina into your leg.
This was when I was very young.
Yeah.
And it was one instance. It's the only time that I've ever injured myself outside.
Everyone has the propensity to injure themselves. While
Now,
they're
hang on. How's this for a sentence?
Yeah,
I
no,
showered in bleach because I had just spent the day scraping cat shit off the bathroom floor at my girlfriend's at the time's house.
Oh, you got the toxic plasmosis. That's what happened. You decided to kill yourself in the most brutal way you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, because you were around a cat for a little while. It's true.
And
That's a thing. That's honestly a thing.
Yeah, science makes it out to be like a lot more than, you know, any proof has been given for, but
Well, I don't want to believe it's a thing. So I'm happy to believe it's not a thing.
And then there was another injury at work. While I was working there, it was and a guy in another department, in the grocery department, because just outside our produce prep area was the grocery storage, and they had these huge, like storage things for you place pallets underneath, or you can place stock on top, and they had these they were made with metal, like metal bars and stuff like that, but they were really sharp. And they had these guards protecting them, so you couldn't hit the racks with the pallet jack, so you wouldn't bend them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he was standing on one of those. This guy was standing on one of those, reaching for something on the top shelf. He slipped. And his arm got caught on the middle bit and sliced his arm from his wrist down to his elbow.
oh,
Jesus.
Just a huge cut right down his arm.
straight down the road.
Oof.
Yeah, luckily it didn't hit any nerves, but it left a hell of a mess on the grocery stockroom floor.
Yeah,
Freaking blood everywhere. Especially when he ran into the produce prep area to grab some paper towels and just left a trail of blood through there too.
I remember my dad telling me his story about when he went to Tim Hortons and he heard a girl scream because her muffin had blood on it. Someone cut themselves and
how does that get past anybody?
Well, it did. That Tim Hortons doesn't exist anymore, by the way. There's plenty of other ones, but not that one.
I believe it.
I went swimming in sewage runoff pond, actually 2 in the one day, because I was chasing frogs and going fishing, but my sister's lure got stuck. And I didn't know it was runoff. And he was 17 or 18 at the time. The Rojo says he's actually great at parties. He just tells stories and gets hammered, but he doesn't injure himself. Until Troy eggs him on.
Bet you could climb on the top of that thing, buddy.
You
I bet you
just
could
have-
dive into the
you
pool
have
from the
too
roof.
You have too much self-inflicted baggage for me to
Wow.
feel safe.
Yeah, but at least he'll eat soup.
Excuse me?
Right, Rojo? You'll eat a soup, right?
Excuse me?
I'll party with a man who you know, might injure himself, but if someone refuses to eat soup, then I'm out.
What does that even mean?
Or spicy food.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
He's talking in riddles.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I have no idea. Please elaborate.
I can't.
Yeah, you very well can.
I actually can't.
And you will.
No, I
Right now.
won't.
Then why did
That's-
you bring it up at all?
Because it was funny.
You're actually the worst type of human being. Like, for multiple reasons, but that's definitely one of them.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
Troy holds Boxman here in high esteem.
I was making fun of a certain dog.
Oh. I mean, you know. That's literally all the context you needed to give.
I just gave it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that much about that person, so.
Leave Lon alone. I wasn't talking about Lon. Does Lon not like soup? What a gamer word.
No, Lon probably likes it. Oh no, actually no, I remember the context.
He
doesn't
only
like
likes
soup.
clear soup.
I remember the context to the whole doesn't like soup thing. Whatever the other thing you said was like,
What, spicy food?
yeah, I'm okay.
You don't like spicy food?
Not what I said at all.
Oh, this thing is gonna kill me.
Oh, it's huge too.
Yeah. It's fucking Shadow of the Colossus huge.
Infernal puker.
This thing is really bad, actually.
Yo, hit it with ice.
Can't, too busy dying.
You better heal.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm also too busy dying.
Even these units that hang around him are tough.
The enemies around him are the most annoying thing. They fucking throw saw blades at you and they just stun lock you for life.
I fucking cut her in half.
Oh, you're going to town.
Box
You're
literally
getting
was like, okay, this boss is too hard. I'm moving to a different one.
What? I wasn't even near you.
You were like right next to me. I swear to God.
No, never. I was always fighting this one.
No?
I was having trouble against this one.
They both thought they were backing each other up.
That was wondering why this thing wasn't dying. And
Oh,
everything
fun
was
story.
attacking me.
Actually not fun. I was once standing on a stool so I could see the mirror to brush my teeth, and the stool tipped over. And you hung yourself.
That sounds like a good way to injure it back.
I've had a few backer injuries in my life.
Cool sounds less of a piece of my day.
Where's the last one?
How just slice off your knee with a stool and a toothbrush?
One man with a mere toothbrush has the means to fucking destroy everything. The stool was made of metal.
Ah, sharp edges. Why
Jesus,
would you have a
Raul.
stool with sharp edges? That's bizarre.
Wrap that shit up in foam.
Maybe his parents were secretly trying to get rid of him.
Possibly. It's actually amazing how infrequently we play this game together.
What do you mean?
Like we just do not play the game together. We're both here, but we do not play together.
No. Usually, you're in a mission just killing other things on the other side of the map. Or
I will never follow you. And you will never follow me.
I follow the dots. But honestly, this is better because we split our workload. Right? No,
or
probably
when
not.
you're in the hub, someone's at the weapon guy doing something, and the box is just sprinting around the map.
I'm usually destroying the vending machines.
True. Well, that makes sense. Like in the
Sea thieves.
in the world, the safe world, in the low wang world, you know.
Low Wang.
There's not much you can do there.
Yeah, no. Honestly, the bounty missions are the one time where I don't have to, you know, like I can actually help complete the objective and not just like.
Well, I mean, you help every time because you're killing things, and that's the only objective to this game, really.
Sure. But sometimes things die so quickly that it's like, by the time I'm like, I catch up to you, even if it's like, even if I see you, even if I'm this distance away, you'll like do half the health bar and damage.
Yeah, and then you can do the other half.
Oh, that's true.
Rahu says he grew up in a death trap house. Had poisonous plants on the property, sharp metal stool, and a high number of highly dangerous objects on the property. Like a clawfoot bathtub.
What movie was that? Like
That's
Saw 4? That's the one where they were in the house?
I've only seen Saw 1.
Or no, maybe that was Saw 2, where all of them were in the house.
bathtub that had wire grounded to its pipes for some reason, so I'd get shocked whenever I tried to take a bath. What the fuck? How are you alive?
Saw 4, yeah.
I met the guy.
I think Saw 2's the one that had the guy named Troy in it.
He was the one getting all the bitches.
Dude, no, he was an absolute idiot.
But he did get the bitches.
See, because you know I don't like horror movies, so I Saw 1, because it came out when I was still in high school. And we
same.
used to go with my mates to go to the movies every Thursday. Because one of my mates had a license to drive us all over to the cinemas. And they said, yeah, come on, we're going to see a movie. I'm like, yeah, no worries. And what are we seeing? Oh, we're seeing this one. Yeah, no problem. And we get there, and they said, actually, we're seeing this. I'm like, Saw? What the hell's Saw? So I go there and start watching it, and it's like, no, mate, I don't think I like this. But I watched the whole thing, and I
Like,
watched.
no, this one's not my jam, actually.
I didn't mind it too much because the main actor, the Doctor, was Kerry Hughes. Trying to remember his name, because he was the who played Robin Hood in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Errol Flynn?
No, Kerry.
Grant?
Jim Carrey.
Tom Hanks?
Jim Carrey's the only Carrey I know. No, that's not true. There's Carrie Underwood as well.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Singer.
Kerry Elwes. Kerry. Yeah, he played the. He was in the Saw there, and he. I didn't mind him. So when he cut off his foot.
Oh,
But basically,
that guy.
I hated that any of the traps that involved needles, because I don't like needles.
Me either. I hate needles.
Because they tried to get me to watch go see Saw 2. I'm not sure if that was the one with the bathtub full of needles or something like that, and
I think
yeah,
the classic one was
there's
like a
no
toilet
way in
full-
hell I was gonna.
full of needles. Yeah. It's like a
Mate.
toilet full of like syringes.
Oh yeah, something like that. It's like you can not pay me enough money to go and watch that.
I'd watch it. I
was-
wouldn't enjoy it, but I'd watch it.
I was thinking about for Halloween doing a Saw stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the Saw game is like very funny.
Because it was earlier this year when I had to go get a blood test done, but I didn't drink enough water.
Oh yeah.
So when they tried to get the blood out, so they're jabbing my arm like crazy, trying to get the find a vein that'll work, and she eventually finds one, but because I didn't drink enough water, the blood wasn't really flowing out. And because when you have a blood test done, you have to fast overnight and not have anything to eat in the mornings. And whenever I have an empty stomach, it's really weak. And so she's there trying to get the blood out, and I'm just kind of like getting paler and paler, and I almost freaking pass out because I'm just like, just there jabbing my arm with this needle. Just see the blood just coming out very slowly. I'm like, oh. It's just not going well. But then
Yeah.
I went back another time to a different place to get the blood test finished, and I'm getting it done on my on the top of my hand. And I made sure I drank plenty of water that time, and they had to fill up 5 vials of blood for this blood test. But luckily the blood was pissing out. I was able to fill it up real quick. Well, by pissing out, I mean through the thing where they fill
Yeah,
up
I
the,
know. I know. It's just a funny visual.
Of course I
Pissing-
wasn't looking at it, I was looking away.
When I was younger, I had a blood test done, and I was like, okay, this is fine, I guess. And when it was over, I was slightly lightheaded, and then my mother was like, yeah, let's go to the ice cream shop around the corner, and, get some sugar going. So we do that. We're standing in line for this ice cream, and I just fucking faint.
Fucking slam your head against the ice cream.
And then I wake up in the car, and I was like, it's like, where's the ice cream?
Did your mom get the ice cream?
Yeah, she did.
Have you guys ever had a glucose test?
Yes.
So we have to get a blood test, and then you drink some like sugary water, and then wait 2 hours, and then get another blood test done. They take out more blood.
Oh, they just like I just had to fast.
No, for me it was like I had to fast, then they take out the blood, and then I drink the sugar water, and then they take another test after 2 hours and see if how much the levels have changed in that 2 hours of my blood.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've never had to fast for any type of blood work.
Hmm. And when I got the results back, I was borderline diabetic.
Jesus.
Well, basically, it says like I could
It's
need
not-
stuff for it, but I'm not that bad. So like it'd be kind of be a bit of a waste. But now that I'm
it's not
hopefully losing
surprising,
losing the
like,
weight, it
I think it's like
hopefully should get better.
89% of America is like borderline diabetic, which is like, oh yeah, Americans are fat. But like in a more serious note, it's like just a very common thing.
Well, it turns out my dad, who's a bit overweight too, but nowhere my as bad as me, he's pretty similar as well, just borderline.
Yeah, it's called like pre-diabetes.
Yeah. So it's something to say, you better watch it, but it's not too bad at the moment. Because
Yeah.
my dad has 8 brothers and sisters, and only one of them's a diabetic. So it's not really
same.
a family history thing. It's just like, well, I've got one uncle who has it, but he's
Yeah,
the only one.
I have one uncle who has diabetes, and that's it.
What's his full name and address?
He actually lives in New
Yeah,
Zealand.
Arnold.
My uncle.
Palmer,
Yep. Solid.
residence grave.
He's dead?
Yeah, it's Arnold Palmer.
Oh.
The golfer.
Yeah, Big Oof Arnold Palmer.
Oh no. Baboof.
That was a sad day. I drank a whole gallon in his honor.
Alright, who's Arnold Palmer?
He makes the Arizona tea.
Oh, does he?
Arnold Palmer. Well, no, he doesn't make like. He had his name is plastered over one of their most popular drinks, which is
Oh.
the Arnold Palmer one.
How the fuck do you know this obscure shit?
Yeah, I only know
Because
Arnold
I
Palmer
drink a
as
lot
well.
of Arnold Palmer tea.
Oh, are you borderline diabetic?
Yeah, dude.
You're a pretty big candidate for being diabetic. Oh no, my dad was diabetic. My uncle on my mom's side is also diabetic, and Arnold Palmer was diabetic. Famous for half tea, half lemonade drink. It's like a black and white can, right?
One of them, yeah. There's like 3 different versions of it.
Huh.
There's the normal one, and then there's Arnold Palmer Light, and then there's Arnold Palmer Zero. Which is just like levels of sugar in the drink. And I can never taste the difference, so I always go with Arnold Palmer Zero.
Is that meant to be an Easter egg you're looking at, Box? That lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah, we are done.
I'm still fighting like a huge horde of shit over here.
With a white guy's face on it. He is very white.
Yeah, it doesn't help that they make the image on there black and white, so that he is just actually white.
Noel didn't say goodnight to Rojo.
She barely knew that a stream was happening. She barely knew that she was awake. Let's be real.
Well,
She's
she did
like,
say goodbye to you
I-
two and then sort it to me.
I gotta do the poster. And then she just did a sad ooh.
Next time Noel's in voice chat, you have to join as well, Rojo, and tell her off.
Yo, look at this gun though.
The fuck is that?
It's a steampunk gun, I guess.
Which thing is it in?
Chill factor. It's a chainsaw.
It's a chainsaw.
It's in the chainsaw
oh, yeah.
section.
Yeah, that's the one we just got from doing that mission.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not
I'll
bad.
put that. Oh, Medusa head is also a chainsaw, apparently.
Destroyer of Realms is pretty cool.
Yeah, I always keep a rocket launcher equipped because they do big damage. So like on bosses and stuff. That's probably why a lot of things that you see just have like a lot of health missing.
I want to use the Nobitsura Kage.
I've been using it. So here's my lineup. I have the Crim swords.
Yep, that's what I've been using.
That have poison damage. I have the Nobitsuru that has fire damage. And then I have the Kazuri, which have cold damage. Because if you notice, like, a lot of the bosses are different. So having one of each of the types is good for doing damage.
I didn't split my load like that because I put all of my skill points into extra fire damage.
I haven't put any skill points into the like elemental stuff, which I probably should, but
What skill points did you buy?
let's see, I have about 20 to spend, so fucking nothing.
Wow.
I have it all into the warrior tab. Like I have
Yeah,
what
same.
is it? Shadow Fury,
Yeah.
Like the Wind, Sting,
I don't have like the wind and it's pissing me off that I don't.
Force Slash, Killer Instinct. Those are the ones that I have fully spec'd out.
You don't have backstabber?
I do have Backstabber. I haven't spec'd into it. It's a more recent one that we've gotten, I think.
That one seems like an obvious one because you just like on the off chance you're hitting something from behind, it's just extra damage.
It seems like good, like, if I don't have anything better type deal. I haven't looked at basically any of these though, so because I don't like to feed the dog too much. I don't give it treats or anything, you know?
Uh-huh.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Now mean?
Low me?
I should replace some of
There's
these.
so many skills, dude. I just want a skill tree that's more comprehensible.
Dark Soul.
So I don't think the bounty board is going to go away. I don't think.
Let's just do the next quest.
Okay.
Honestly.
We've done all the ones that I think matter.
Yeah.
Like we could get a bunch more skill points. I think there's like 10 more of them, so that's like 10 more skill points we could get, but you know, whatever. Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Alright.
Hold on. I think we're good. I think I'm good,
Starting
actually.
this mission will mark a point of no return where any unfinished side quests up to this point become unavailable.
I feel really good that I put my 2 weeks notice in. Yeah, dude.
10 days notice. 10 more shifts. It's a shame because it started off out so well and just kind of deteriorated.
That is the way that it seemed.
You had so many shifts, he was complaining about it. Working so many hours and didn't get a break, and
And then you got no work?
then it went to from bounty to begging.
During the holidays of all seasons as well. New chat. Hold E to start.
I'm not in there yet.
Oh, maybe that's why it didn't autoplay.
I'm here.
Hold E to start. Get some low wang in your life.
Whoa!
What's up, big
Just
guy?
fucking walked in on us.
Oh, I don't have electric damage.
Elite Juggernaut.
See, I don't think it matters that it's resisting fire, because I'm just doing so much damage that it's just fucking dead.
Yeah, but like you'll do more damage if it wasn't resistant. Well, actually, it depends on your percentage on your weapon as well. Because if it has fire immunity and your weapon does 100% fire damage, then you just won't do any damage at all.
That's if you have it set that 100% of your damage is converted to fire.
That's why.
But there's not all of those
that's
gems do that, though.
That's why I was saying it depends on your percentage.
I guess that's
That is how I preface that whole sentence, but
It always comes down to poor management.
so you did pick a very specific part of that sentence and went off that. I got you. I get you, buddy.
I'm sorry, I probably was not listening. Also, this game is loud.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord of Destruction I just got as an achievement.
Lord Destroyer.
Lord, yeah.
I got a weapon called Shenlong.
Yep, just got that. Confucius says, dressing like a nun is just a matter of getting back in the habit. Excuse me?
What's your favorite Confucius?
Confucius say, man who stands on toilet is high on pot.
My favorite one is man who runs in front of car is bound to get tired. But man who runs behind car is bound to get exhausted.
That's very good.
I think I recognize this area.
Yeah, this is definitely looking familiar.
Oh,
Oh, this
I'm up here,
guy.
actually.
Yo. This guy looks gross.
He's wax.
He looks like a One Piece villain.
Hey, yeah, I'm here to talk to Mezu. Oh, you are Mezu? No, no, you're a wax statue.
Hello, Wag. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Whoa, his lips.
Come to see you, you washed up pile of demon crap. I'm looking for the Yakuza's big boss, the Oyabu. The Oyabu?
Oh.
Do you really think he'd hang around here with ruffians such as myself? So you know him? Oh, he's quite a fascinating character. What will you do once you've found him? Chop a few pieces off him. I only need one. This guy, let's just say it's personal. Oh dear. I don't think he'll stand for that. Everyone has a breaking point. Mamushi Heika certainly did. Nonsense. She would never betray me.
What a looker.
So, you're...
No. It's not
They
possible.
really liked this effect as well.
secrecy any longer. My goodwill attempts have been
So many people are wet.
by my misbegotten offspring.
What?
What does a god want with a Yakuza boss anyway? I needed something, she needed something. Oh, I remember now. You provided the muscle to keep her in power, and she let you violate her daughter. Cute.
Man who makes mistake in elevator. Wrong on many levels.
Power for sex. Oldest arrangement in the book. And hey, you even got a kid out of the bargain. She is no concern of yours.
Man who farts in church sits in his own pew.
Little girl is all grown up, and she's not your
That's a good
biggest
one.
fan. Feelings of the half-breed are of no consequence.
Cross-eyed teacher cannot control pupil.
I'll kill him dead.
When you coming back, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll have a good time then. Dad, you know we'll have a good time then.
Man who enters airport sideways going to Bangkok.
I'm glad you amuse yourself so. The rest of the world laughs at you. Why didn't you join in? I'll take laughing stock over rapist any day. It was a business arrangement. Keep digging, buddy.
It takes many nails to build the crib, but only one screw to fill it.
Sister, there's nothing I can do for you. She is as duplicitous as she is asinine. Oh, and I'm terribly sorry, but I can't spare any body parts today, Lo Wang. But be sure to come see me after my dear sister hands you out to dry. I do so enjoy a good laugh. I'll be in Mamushi Heika's old office above the laundry. Whew, there goes the neighborhood. Oh, and just so you know, I do take starch in my shirt.
A bicycle can't stand on its own because it's too tired.
Have a nice day, dick face.
Oh, what?
A bicycle can't stand on its own because it's too tired.
That's a good one.
Oof.
Man who goes to bed with sex problem on mind wakes up with solution in hand.
I don't understand that one at all. Read mine. Man who jumped from airplane without parachute jumped to conclusion. Sex make whole day, anal make whole week.
That's pretty good.
My bravest warrior, you have returned to me.
Could she be a little more smarmy?
Shut up. I'm afraid I don't have good news.
Frustration is just the universe.
Man who goes in cheap restaurant for good steak sometimes gets bum steer.
Breath, there is hope.
Where there is breath, there are bullshit feel-good platitudes.
Have I done something to anger you?
No more than anyone else who almost gets me killed.
Oh, the Oyaboon gave you trouble then.
Only insofar as he's an immortal demon lord. The Oyaboon is Mezu.
So it is.
Man with hole in pocket feels cocky all day.
Two-faced, conniving little...
It was obvious from the way he conducted his affairs. Let's just say it had my brother's aroma.
So why did you...
Look at this man's grin off to the
You
side.
would try to kill me? Figures.
Oh no, I never my noble champion.
Well, you got a funny way of showing it.
I was, however, trying to kill her.
Her.
Your little hitchhiker.
Comical.
Indeed.
And me dying in the process was...
A regrettable side effect. I feel absolutely dreadful about it.
Oh, you poor thing.
But it seems I underestimated you. You chose the path of non-violence.
As did your brother.
No matter. I had hoped to keep my conscience clean on this, but desperate times call for violent deaths. Gozu, dear,
Yes, mistress.
can you please kill this man for me?
Yes, mistress.
Oh, there's a good boy.
Wow, we finally get to kill this guy, huh?
What happened? He like swung at us and we slightly moved and he missed.
Fight for your life. These are chumps.
Yeah, you gotta fight for your life to partay.
What happened to the dude?
Apparently we don't get to kill him. He bitched out.
Do we finally get the weapon?
Oh, good point, dude.
No, we don't.
No cloud sword today.
What the hell is this?
It's kind of
So what's
power.
the best insult to call someone?
What do you think I am? Some kind of
Oh, I'm sorry. You're just the daughter of an immortal being from another realm. Didn't mean
So-
to estimate you.
I might be able to
I've
disrupt it,
spoke
but
with
I
a
need way to
German
focus.
person about this.
Ever try a coffee?
Oh yeah.
Find me something to channel my chi
Apparently,
through.
it's a son of a bitch.
Should I also put the kettle on just in case?
Which is normally, in most parts of Europe, considered. Oh, we get the weapon.
Shabby with the chi magic.
Yo.
Could help.
I don't see too many other options right
But
now.
apparently,
Hey,
in
you
Europe,
don't
that's
think
like one of the
any
worst
energy
insults you
might
can call
in this
somebody.
thing, do you?
Oh, you mean like maybe your old friend could magically but heartbreakingly speak to you from across the grave?
You think?
Wait, shh. Listen.
Is that the one who was in your head?
The
Yeah.
sound of gullibility.
Yeah, she just like fabricates in reality VR style,
Something's happening with this sword.
I know. I'm focusing my chi through.
like
it.
not
See that?
actually real.
Okay, there. You. Whoa. Thanks, old buddy. You and your niece make a pretty good team.
You gonna finish up soon, box? It's past 6.
Yeah, probably. Blade of Exile.
We have the blade, dude.
What?
We do have
When
the
we
blade.
got out of that room, we'd be able to teleport, but I still can't feel the statues. It's like something's jamming.
Are you working today, Rojo?
Could it be those two giant sparkly towers?
Probably not. I'm guessing if he's up all night
I should probably
chatting with us.
just in
Do you wanna stop now or?
You are.
That's probably a good idea, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure how much longer we have left for this.
You working at night? Plenty of time to sleep before then.
Alright, let's make this one electric.
I was thinking about that too, actually. Oh no, that's ice. Yeah, you know what? Let's make it ice.
Yeah, with all of my swords, I've went the route of making them like 100% weapon type or damage type. So I should have something for everything, But no one thing for everything. Which is fine, because like I have about 5 billion weapons. Know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Know what I mean?
I don't know how you can sit in the car all night or home and manage to walk the next day.
Yeah. What a lad.
Why did my Chris swords get unequipped? Wish this game was stop fucking with my inventory.
I actually can't make this 100% fire damage.
Looks like this isn't your day.
I can get up to 97%. That's it. It is my highest damage weapon now, though. The Nobutsura.
The Nobutsura?
Actually, no, it falls just behind my Crim Sword still. That makes sense. I have 1 red and 2 golds in my Crim Swords. Oh, I also have the 5% damage to it. Oh, which I can't. We can't forge right now. Fuck. Whatever.
I have so many gems.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at them.
Well,
to
hopefully
be
you get a
honest
good
with
job,
you.
Rojo.
Oh, you have like a lot more stuff that you can just like equip as well, apparently.
Yeah.
Not just the armor thing.
No.
I don't have any of those equipped, I guess.
Yeah, I just equipped some new ones that do more damage.
Have a good day, Rojo.
You heading
See you.
out, Rojo? Because I'm pretty much shutting down.
Talk to you later, Box.
Take it easy.
Troy. See ya.
Goodbye, Limp. Goodbye, Rojo.
Good night, Noel. Goodbye, Moon. Good night, June. Good night,
Goodbye.
cow. Jumping over the moon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good night, Rojo. I am very tired.
Yeah.